Welcome in, friends. I'm MJ, and this is the Styled Space channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we'll explore dream apartment kitchens centered around one magnificent large island, the heart of daily life. You'll discover how to select marble, style with intention, and create a space that balances timeless beauty with everyday functionality. Please like, subscribe, and share this with anyone who dreams of living beautifully. Let's begin. Designing the perfect large kitchen island. Scale, proportion, and Parisian elegance. The kitchen island isn't merely functional, it's architectural poetry. In a large Parisian apartment, the island becomes a statement, a gathering place, a work surface, a visual anchor. The proportions matter deeply. Consider the 36-inch standard height for countertop seating, the 48-60-inch length for comfortable workflow, and the placement that honors both traffic patterns and conversation zones. A well-scaled island breathes with the space rather than dominating it. Marble or light wood creates a luxe, yet grounded aesthetic. The island's footprint should occupy roughly 1/3 of the kitchen's total square footage, ambitious yet balanced. Marble countertops, the heart of Parisian elegance, selection, care, and patina. Marble is not merely a surface, it's a living material that ages with grace. In Parisian kitchens, marble speaks of permanence and poetry. The choice between polished and honed finishes fundamentally changes the aesthetic. Honed marble, matte, soft, subtle whispers. Polished marble shouts. For minimalist luxury, honed is the clear choice. Calicatta, Carrara, or statuario varieties offer the veining and character that feels authentic rather than sterile. Accept the marks, the stains, the gradual patina. This is the French philosophy. Imperfection is beautiful. brass hardware and metallic finishes, aged luxury and vintage French warmth. In minimalist Parisian kitchens, hardware is jewelry. Brass, not shiny, modern brass, but aged, patinated brass, adds warmth that stainless steel cannot. The richness of warm-tone metals elevates every cabinetry door, every drawer pull, every shelf edge. Aged brass develops a natural patina, soft greenish, slightly oxidized, deeply luxurious. This finish pairs perfectly with white, cream, and sage cabinetry. It whispers rather than declares. When light catches brass hardware, there is a gentle glow that feels both vintage and contemporary. Mixing metallics is encouraged. Brass with black matte, brass with warm copper, brass with subtle nickel. Color palettes, sage green, cream, and jewel tones, the soul of minimalist luxury. Color in minimalist French design is never accidental. The palette begins with creams, warm whites tinged with ivory, soft grays without being gray that feel organic rather than cold. These neutrals form the canvas. Then comes the accent, sage green, a muted, sophisticated green that feels both natural and refined. Sage suggests the Mediterranean herbs of Provence, yet remains deeply Parisian. Forest green deepens the richness for darker cabinetry or accent walls. Navy and sapphire blue whisper elegance. Terracotta adds warmth, but the foundational rule is this: limit your palette to 3 colors maximum plus warm metallics. Lighting the dream, soft illumination, pendant fixtures, and editorial ambience. Light is the soul of a Parisian kitchen. Natural light from tall arched or transom windows is paramount. These architectural features flood the space with soft, diffuse illumination throughout the day. But evening demands intention. Pendant lights suspended above the island become sculptural elements, vintage brass, frosted glass, or minimalist ceramic fixtures. Choose warm-toned bulbs, 2700K color temperature, that mimic candlelight rather than fluorescent starkness. The pendants should be positioned 60-65 inches above the countertop, creating a halo of light without harsh shadows. Open shelving, curating your ceramic collection and thoughtful display. Open shelving is the stage where your kitchen tells stories. Every object visible becomes part of the design narrative. This requires extreme curation. In a minimalist Parisian kitchen, open shelves display handmade white or cream ceramics, clear glass vessels, natural wood serving pieces, perhaps a few vintage cookbooks with beautiful spines, and negative space. Negative space, empty shelf area, is as important as filled areas. It prevents visual chaos and allows each object to breathe and be appreciated individually. Island seating, comfort meets French bistro elegance, gathering and conversation. The kitchen island becomes a gathering place only if seating is thoughtfully designed. Bentwood bistro stools, reminiscent of Parisian cafes, are classics for reason. Their curved, organic forms complement minimalist aesthetics, and they stack compactly. Alternatively, upholstered stools with turned wooden legs offer luxury underfoot. Natural rattan seats paired with pale wood frames create an accessible elegance. The seats should sit at 36 inches high, standard counter height, with 10-12 inches of clearance between stool and counter. Spacing, 26-30 inches between stools for comfortable seating without crowding. Natural materials, wood, stone, and honest textures, the foundation of luxury. Minimalist Parisian luxury is built on authentic materials. No plastic, no veneer, no artificial finishes trying to mimic something they're not. Wood, white oak, walnut, chestnut shows grain and warmth. Stone, marble, limestone, slate ages visibly. Brass oxidizes, linen wrinkles. These imperfections are the signatures of genuinely luxurious spaces. Mass production creates flawlessness. Handcrafted spaces celebrate honest aging. This philosophy extends to every surface, every fixture, every textile. Greenery and botanicals, bringing the garden indoors, fresh life and connection. Plants are not decoration in a Parisian kitchen, they are a design philosophy. The connection to the jardin remains central to French living. Fresh herbs in minimalist ceramic pots positioned near windows bring both function and beauty. Pothos or trailing philodendrons softens kitchen edges. A single statement plant, perhaps a fiddle leaf fig or tall monstera, adds architectural interest to a corner. The restraint is key. 3 to 5 plants maximum, not a jungle. Each plant should be healthy and intentional, not suffering in inadequate light. Kitchen island styling, thoughtful object placement, vessels, and decorative details. The island countertop is prime real estate. Every object visible becomes part of the design. The philosophy, fewer, more intentional objects. Consider a low, sculptural ceramic bowl as the visual anchor, perhaps in a warm, neutral tone with subtle glaze variations. Beside it, a simple glass vessel holding fresh herbs or dried botanical elements. A linen kitchen towel draped over a brass rail adds texture and color. A small ceramic dish holding sea salt or naturally beautiful stones. Each object should be touchable, beautiful, and serve a purpose, even if that purpose is simply to exist beautifully. Herringbone floors and architectural details. Heritage elegance and timeless sophistication. Herringbone parquet flooring is not merely decorative. It is a signature of Parisian apartments dating back to the 18th century. The diagonal pattern creates movement and visual richness without pattern overload. Honey oak, warm walnut, or rich chestnut tones suit minimalist kitchens. The flooring should show age, softer patina, lighter wear patterns in high-traffic zones, indicating the floor has lived a full life. Never install new herringbone with a plastic sheen. Seek aged or hand-finished varieties that feel organic rather than fabricated. Storage solutions, minimalist organization and hidden systems, serenity through order. A serene kitchen requires intelligent storage. The minimalist rule: everything must have a designated place and nothing unnecessary should be visible. Upper open shelving displays your most beautiful items, ceramics, glassware, curated objects. Lower cabinetry hides everyday functionality, small appliances, cookware, pantry items. Drawers with dividers keep utensils and tools organized and accessible. A pantry closet, either open or hidden, stores bulk items and maintains visual cleanliness. The island can incorporate drawers and closed storage below the countertop, keeping surfaces pristine. Slow living in your Parisian kitchen, mindfulness, cooking, and daily rituals. A beautiful kitchen is only meaningful if it supports how you actually live. Slow living, taking time for thoughtful cooking, lingering over meals, savoring conversations, is the ultimate luxury. Your Parisian kitchen should invite this pace. The island becomes the stage for daily rituals, morning coffee, evening aperitifs, weekend cooking projects. Minimize distractions. Hide screens and devices. Make the kitchen a refuge from the digital chaos outside. Your dream kitchen awaits, bringing it all together and creating your Parisian space. The journey from inspiration to reality requires clarity on priorities. Begin by defining your kitchen's primary function: cooking, entertaining, daily living, or a blend. This shapes every subsequent decision. Then establish your color palette, 3 colors maximum plus warm metallics. Choose your materials: marble, wood, stone, knowing they will age and that aging is beautiful. Invest in lighting that supports how you live: warm, layered, flexible. Finally, curate your objects and styling with extreme intentionality. Less is always more in Parisian design. closing gratitude, community, and your next design steps. Thank you for spending this half hour exploring the world of minimalist Parisian kitchen design with me. Whether you're renovating from scratch or refining an existing space, I hope this tour has inspired you to think differently about your kitchen. To think about it as a living, breathing expression of how you want to live. Please share your kitchen inspiration in the comments below. Tell me what resonates with you, what you're dreaming of, what you'll Your Parisian journey continues. Like, subscribe, and stay connected. If you've loved this exploration, please like this video and subscribe to stay connected with ongoing design inspiration, apartment tour, and slow living stories. A simple like signals that this content matters to you and helps our community grow. Follow on Instagram for daily visual inspiration and real-time updates. Thank you for being here, for caring about beautiful spaces, and for believing that how we design our homes shapes how we live our lives. Your kitchen is waiting. Let's build something beautiful together. A bientot, Sparkles.